My Intelligent Qigong with Images Bracket 5 presented by Man Tim Lee. Date November 2020. Caution: this presentation in part have contents and images that may be strange at first glance, feel disturbed to the viewer. When these conditions occur, you may wish to stop or skip to the next slide to view its other relaxing contents until your mind is settled, then view again. If it might disturb you, it may be better to watch it in the daytime when you are not alone. The Qigong images may occur in any time and anywhere. This presentation may contain different places, different person, different time, and different content. The images appear in very short time, typically 10 seconds, and not repeatable. I record where I was then. It was history. Inconvenience to others is to be avoided. The Qigong images came without words. The author wishes to describe its appearance based on its situation, to let the viewer understand the image of current conditions. It might tell you that there is such a kind of image. The other interpretations, inductive conclusions, are all a matter of viewpoint. This presentation may contain sex organ, adult contents. This presentation may be viewed like a photo album. The viewer may flip to an interested image, then to view its content. It shall not affect the understanding to the nature of Qigong intelligence it brings. 302F appeared in nap. This afternoon in dozing, I saw a white wall brushed with lime water, calcium carbonate. Just appeared. Soon a series of black circular shadows, from big to small, fell into the wall. The shadow created an effect of pushing through a tunnel in the wall. When my view reached to the end of the tunnel, I saw a diamond. Yet this day I did not notice of any such a wall in the streets that I passed by in India. 302G appeared in closed eyes. This afternoon, finished work, I returned to the hotel room to take rest. In closed eyes, I saw a person's shadow jam out of a tunnel. He had a hole in his waist. Near the meridian hole, Mingmen. 302H appeared in closed eyes. This was also seen in closed eyes. It was a backlighted man. His head was emitting light, like he was wearing a Roman's helmet. It was his head emitting qi, white light. 302I appeared in quick blinks. This was discovered during the quick blinking of my eyes. This action can also create an extrasensory visual experience. I was in the room. By chance, I looked at the wall at an angle sideways, then discovered there was image inside my eyes. A quick blink accepted more natural light into my eyes and focused more sharply, a clearer image. This image was like a man wearing a hat. The face, however, it did not look like man. This image might be a composite picture of the penis and rod, an anatomy view. 302J appeared in nap. This was another display of flying saucers. On top of the saucer, it had 3 dots of light. I consider the middle light was the characteristics of the third eye. The other 2 might have been radiated from the saucer windows. 302K appeared in closed eyes. This was seen in my leisure time usage. The background was a dome-shaped third eye. A character jammed out from the third eye was an elephant-nosed god. In review, I had the biggest harvest of images, total 11 images in one day in India. 305A appeared in dream state. Last night I attended a friend's wedding banquet. This morning in dream state I saw this image. This was the restaurant's kitchen, serving dishes situation. Especially I could tell the dishes were dispatched from a window opening. The wall surrounding the opening was beige color. The waiter was dressed in orange uniform. Whether the color was accurate or not, I still could get the information of dish serving for reference. I consider this image was conveyed by the waiter, Qi signal received by me. This image shall belong to external Qi signal. 306A appeared in Qigong practice. This morning I was practicing Qigong. First set, embrace Qi and pour on top, the commencing move. I closed my eyes, two palms swung back to reflect Qi, to focus onto the meridian hole Mingmen. An airplane flying noise came from outside my house. This image was seen at that time. My home was near to a military barrack. The image indicated the pilot wearing fully covered helmet, a confirmation that it was a military airplane flew by. This image shall belong to remote sensing. 311A appeared in dream state. This day I was still in Hong Kong. Morning in dream state I saw a rabbit. Its eyes were very big. In ordinary days, we can see rabbits in real life. Their eyes were on the lateral side of their head. We normally do not see their eyes from the front face. In this image, however, the rabbit eyes were big and eyes in front. Perhaps it might be distorted in the display process, or perhaps this was the rabbit from the sky. 10-2. 314A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state I saw this image. I consider this as part of the body tissue and blood vessel. This image shall belong to internal vision. 315A appeared in closed eyes with SLIT. This day in Hong Kong, I woke up, taking rest with my eyes closed. Noticed there was image in my eyes. I changed into eyes with slit open to see more clearly. This was dynamically displayed in high resolution. Looking from the high above, a gray-white cement concrete site. Even the ground texture could be seen. On the site, a team of soldiers were doing marching exercise. Soldiers march in counterclockwise towards the center. This image shall belong to remote sensing. 316A appeared in nap. This evening I was already in Singapore, in the hotel room taking rest. In dozing I saw something like an open book, on which there was a dinosaur. Could it be someone in the room reading book about dinosaurs before my check-in, and left the signal? Following there appeared was a flying saucer. Inside it was a military camp. It was the image continued from yesterday, not yet finished, being displayed today. 317A appeared in closed eyes. This was seen in closed eyes. two images drilled into one. How do they look like flying saucers? The structure of the third eye could easily create the effect of flying saucers. 318A appeared in closed eyes. This was also another model of flying saucer. 320A appeared in closed eyes. Remember that dinosaur book image 4 days ago. This day in my time usage, I closed my eyes and saw a fly-hop dinosaur. Based on this level, I do not know its skin color. I consider this as the astral body of the dinosaur. In this image, the fat big portion, because it didn't have eyes, I consider it as the tail. Plus, when the dinosaur runs, its tail would be lifted like so, like a swift running, therefore, an astral body of a fly-hop dinosaur. 321A appear in closed eyes. This day afternoon in my time usage, closed eyes I saw the astral body of the unicorn dinosaur. At the tip of its horn, there was corona, ring of light. 321B appeared in closed eyes. Same day evening, I saw a Pteron, winged dinosaur, astral body. 322A appeared in closed eyes. This day in my time usage, I saw a duck-beaked dinosaur astral body. This image fully indicated how the third eye displayed it. At the dinosaur's throat area was the third eye center. In the another time, I saw a parrot-beaked dinosaur astral body. These images were the astral bodies of the dinosaurs because it did not show any skin feature. 322B appeared in closed eyes. These two images seen were drawn into one. On the left, it was like looking down from above, a human figure. The mouth was pointed sharp. I consider this as the thunder god. On the right, the image looked like a soul. The white portion was its cerebral cortex. 323A appeared in closed eyes. This day I also saw the astral body of dinosaurs. They were displayed in different time of the day. The left was a common dinosaur, T-Rex. The right side was a spine dinosaur. Perhaps you might ask why these are not duck or chicken astral. To answer this question, I had to consider according to my feeling and the context of any clue from the previous images. Interestingly, there had been continual the same subject for 4 days about dinosaurs. 324A appeared in nap. This day was a Friday. It was a holiday. I was at home watching television. I dozed and saw myself sitting on the sofa watching TV, and my daughter was climbing on the sofa top. Because of the image indicated, I was wearing my suit. It was last night's situation. Perhaps I sat on that red sofa, left the signal. Likewise, my daughter left the signal there. Until I practiced Qigong the next to the sofa, prior to going to sleep last night. That's when I received the signal. The image was a delayed display until this afternoon. 326A appeared in dream state. Last night I watched video compact disc (VCD) on my computer. It was about the USA NASA spacecraft sent back images of the landscape feature of the planet Mars. This morning woke up, I saw this image. Its face features was very much like the mask of the Japanese legendary demon dance character. Its mouth was blood red, teeth were sharp and yellow. It might be possible that this image was embedded in the video (VCD). After one day time delay, this image displayed to me. Could this be the Martian? 327A appeared in closed eyes. This evening after work in my way home. On the bus I closed eyes to rest and I saw the situation of the bus driver driving. This image shall belong to transparent vision. 327B appeared in Qigong practice. This was seen when I was doing the final move of my Qigong. This image I might have seen before in older tabloid cartoon stories. It was in general being shown to express ghosts. The concept of ghost became from our tradition, yet this must have been seen by other authors as well, not a constructed image of ghost. 329A appeared in dream state. This morning in dream state I saw a rabbit composed by cloud. This image shall belong to external Qi signal. 329B appeared in dream state. Following the above, it was a view from the above, looking down below, on top of a mountain and lake. The lake water was in the darkness with a bit of reflection, so I understood there was water. 331A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw a piece of snow land. Looking down, there was an animal moving. Quickly it hid into the snow, leaving its tail exposed. Its tail was in thin, flat, tilted up with the white stripes. What animal was it? In my impression, it was like a small Chinese dragon. It might be a snow dragon that was never shown before. 401A appeared in dream state. This morning I awoke already. When I was about to open my eyes, I saw this image. It might be a worm. 402A appeared in dream state. I went to swap my ancestor's tomb yesterday. Today in dream state, I saw an old man bearing long beard. This might be my great-grandpa's soul. 402B appeared in dream state. Following the above image, a moth constructed from information wave appeared. In our tradition, grasshoppers and moths were the soul's information conveyors. Probably this moth signal was received at the graveyard yesterday, when we swept our ancestor's tomb. This image was time delayed for one day, then displayed to me. 402C appeared in nap. This day was Sunday. Slept a lot. I still had not get up of bed. In drowsy state came this dynamic image. It was twinkling, flashing by, like it was flying towards me. It paused for a while, nothing much, then turned around and flew away. I consider this might be my father's soul. This might be the situation 9 months after my father died. From this image, it might let us know that after a person died, at the guide of the priest bell sound, the astral body will leave the body to raise to the glory up to the heaven. Please see 811A. This image now is the human soul. According to Mr. Lin Tingchuan, PhD, this was the soul is a packet of information wave. From the image, we might also know that the soul mainly carried the information of the head, spinal cord, and upper limbs. 4098 appeared in dream state. This time I was in Singapore. In dream state, I saw a monkey jump down from a tree. The monkey's leg had a thread of red, which I consider it was a transparent view of its blood vessel. In another time, I saw a flying saucer floating in the sky. 410A appeared in dream state. It might be strange to talk about it. Last night I had dinner with my colleague, and we drank black chicken soup. In dream state, I saw a black shadow of a chicken struggled and jumped up to edge of a shadow clay pot, which toppled and a fish bone skipped out of the pot. 411A appeared in dream state. This day I was still in Singapore. Morning in dream state, I saw a lady walking across the road. Her dress was special. A mustard color, short sleeve and short pants set, plus head turban. She might be a fashion model. When this image appeared, it was like I looked down the street through the windows from my hotel room, watching her got across the road, it seemed. Yet I was sleeping in my bed. I could not see the street. This image shall belong to external Qi signal. 415A appeared in dream state. This time I already returned to Hong Kong. This morning, almost wake-up time, I saw this image. At this time, I felt my stomach had gas moving down my guts. Therefore, this image was internal vision of guts, intestines. 415B appeared in nap. This afternoon, I returned to my hotel room to rest. In dozing, I saw a person kneel down on the floor, setting up a vacuum cleaner. Perhaps you would ask, what is the significant use of such image? The Qigong image needs its suitable condition. The Qi signal was strong, then I could receive it to be displayed to me. It might not have any meaning. Mainly it depends on the observer, me, what information it would offer to me. For example, I could get to know the vacuum cleaner, how it looked. The shadow in black, yin, she was a female worker. Yet, when did she clean the floor? Was it today? Probably yes. I don't know. 417A appeared in dream state. This day in dozing, I saw an image like this. It was an aquarium structure. The ceiling outer boundary was made of thick wood. The ceiling was deep blue, fireproof plastic board. 4 spotlights could be seen. There was light reflection on the glass, therefore an aquarium. There was a child running around. There was also a curly-haired face full of beer, a Western drawl. The aquarium was in reality seen. The people were composed of fine particles. 424A appeared in dream state. Last night again I arrived from Hong Kong to Singapore for outstation work. This morning in dream state I saw this image. It was a reality view of a new car park. There was a pile of molded shaped soil, pavement and bush fencing. I consider this as a new car park in Singapore. I did not see this car park at the airport. It might be I received the Qi signal on arrival. 26A appeared in dream state. Last night I already arrived in Malaysia. In dream state I saw a golden brown-haired, wearing black upper, Western lady. She came up from the hotel fire exit stairway, and then turned to her right. Her earring was flower-shaped. Until I came up out of my room this morning. Then I noticed my room opposite was the fire exit. It would be possible that she might have actually came up one floor from below and received the signal even though my room door was closed. 427A appeared in dream state. Was this an outer space spaceship or a distorted house? 505A appeared in dream state. This day I was in China, Beijing. Morning in dream state, I saw a Western man wearing a ratted red sleeping gown with a ratted deep red waist strap. This kind of door was inside the hotel, at the end of the hallway, fire exit. Yet when I went in and out of my room, I did not see anyone who went to that door, because the fire exit door was far away from my room. This image shall belong to remote sensing. 513A appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw an ear ejecting out a bunch of qi, which dispersed into a cloud afterwards. I consider this was my right ear. It was a reflection of my Qigong progress. 5188 appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw an image like this. It was like a piece of white cloth with a few holes cut, formed the eyes, nose, and mouth. Perhaps you might agree that it looked like the sun. It was formed from the Qi particles. This was the Sun Man. Appeared later on was a ring-type flying saucer. This UFO might be related to the Sun Man. 528 appeared in dream state. This morning I was already awoken, laying in bed with eyes closed. I saw this image. Two figures appear simultaneously. If there was a mastery of life, I consider the right-hand side figure was the highest command, because when it appeared, its mouth was moving, speaking authoritatively. Yet I did not hear any voice. On the left, it was what I would call it an universe man. He acted like an assistant to the commander. The universe man had a hole on his head, continuously emitting information waves, like he was broadcasting what the command had said. This image ended up with a dream because I fell back to sleep. 3 days later, my relative called that my mother-in-law's mother was in critical condition, passing away. So my mother-in-law went back to Korea so to see her mom. 520B appeared in dream state. When the above image was finished, it appeared this image. I consider this as a soul code, message from a soul. The only thing recognizable in this code was the ending two longitudinal strokes, then a soul figure with two hands raised, like human being would do, praying to God. I would not know what a soul code is unless it got decoded. 528A appeared in dream state. This day I saw a Buddha's statue. 601A appeared in dream state. I was in Thailand. How come in dream state I saw a Chinese-style kiosk in a pond? This might be a Thai restaurant built on a pond. I said it as Chinese style only because the rooftop was less sloping. 602A appeared in closed eyes. This appeared in my time usage. I closed my eyes at leisure and saw a dinosaur astral body. The dot light was the characteristics of the third eye. 602B appeared in closed eyes. This also in closed eyes. It was a Tai Chi turning into a Tai Chi ball. They were not perfect round in this image. 602C appeared in closed eyes. This was a flying saucer. It indicated that the master of the flying saucer was the soul. 602D appeared in closed eyes. This was another model of flying saucer. 602E appeared in closed eyes. This was another form of a soul. The mouth was splitting out information in waves. As you might see, this was compatible with the previous image 302K, the elephant nose god. 604A appeared in closed eyes. Last night I came back from outstation Thailand. Today I saw an incense burner. When it appeared, the background faded out very quickly. Roughly, the incense burner was placed in front of the door of a family. I consider this was a Thai-style incense burner. 605A appeared in dream state. This period was a memorial date of Jesus Christ, the Good Friday festival. On the television news, we got to know that there were disciple gatherings, and there was a disciple did the same crucifixion in the Philippines in memory of Jesus Christ. At night in dream state, I saw these images constructed from white light. The left image was a cross and the back of upper body. Later appeared was a cross and a female crucifixion on the cross. The right image was part of a church. These images signal Qi signal might have been brought back from my wife from local church activity or from the television news. 606A appeared in closed eyes. This appeared in closed eyes. This image fully indicated that the inside the flying saucer internal structure was very simple. There was no facility. The middle black shadow was the soul. No wonder why there were people who said that the master of the flying saucer was the soul. In this image, I added in two arrows. When this image appeared, the two wings had shaken slightly. If the two wings were folded in, according to the arrow, it would be a complete flying saucer. 607A appeared in dream state. This morning I already awoke, eyes still closed. I saw a flying saucer made by metal. On the side of the saucer, there were a series of horizontal lines, which appeared to be the entrance. Later on, came in a what I call universe man. On top of his head, it was emitting radio waves. Its right eye had something like a teardrop dropping down. By looking at it clearly, it was a tiny flying saucer. During its flight, "kick, kick, 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 kick" sound could be heard. 607b appeared in dream state. Following the above image came another image I drew on the left. I consider it as a reflection of my Qigong progress. A move in the first set, embrace Qi and pour on top. Pour Qi into the meridian hole, 大包, under the armpit. On the right, I consider it as a Venus man. It was an aggregate of Qi particles. This Qi signal might have come from my computer compact disc VCD. I watched photo images of Venus landscape last night before I went to sleep. It might worth to note that the Venus man head was like a flying saucer. 607c appeared in dream state. This image was following from the above. Therefore, I consider it as a flying saucer related to Venus man. 608a appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I saw an animal that I had never seen before. Its fur color was camel brown. Its mouth area was something hanging down, perhaps its beard or its teeth. This animal could be living on Venus. Its front paws was stepping on a boulder near a cliff, looking down the plain and looking at the sun. The sun's rays was displayed as white, and the sun's core appeared as black, not glaring to my eyes. The whole place under the Venus atmosphere was golden yellow. 613a appeared in nap. This day I was in Korea, Seoul. In my hotel room, I dozed and I saw a flying saucer. Its tip was hanging against a street light bulb pole. It seemed it was refueling fuel. The saucer had a white light beam at the bottom. 613b appeared in nap. Following the above flying saucer, it came in this image, and my mind had thought about the Sirius, a distant star. Would this be a siren man? It might worth to notice his eyes was white, and the pupil was red, had no split. 613c appeared in nap. In dozing, I saw two passengers walking down a subway stairway. Suddenly, the person on the left got fainted. The person on the right, wearing a blue t-shirt and black trousers, quickly bent down, get under and around the handrail to assist the fallen. This might be a scene in Korea, Seoul, that day. This image shall belong to external Qi signal. 627a appeared in closed eyes. This was seen in my eyes closed. It was the internal vision structure of the third eye. Inside the third eye was a complex eye, ball structure, the optic disc of the optic nerve. 703a appeared in dream state. This day in dream state, I came in with reality view, a image of a wave pattern. This image shall belong to external Qi signal. 705a appeared in closed eyes with slit. Today, I don't know why this image appeared. I consider it as a 猪八怪, meaning a pig man with 8 commandments. This was a character in the Chinese novel story Journey to the West, a story about a famous monk, Tang Sanzang, who went to the West region, India, to obtain the Buddhism Bible. He had two disciple apprentices. This Zhu Baoguai was one of them. 705b appeared in closed eyes with SLIT. Following from the above came another image like this. I consider this as the other disciple apprentice, Sun Wukong, meaning a monkey man who understood emptiness. This image indicated that the reality view of the eye with brown-yellow pupil, an intuitive look of an animal, a monkey. 707a appeared in closed eyes. I did not think about it intentionally, yet it appeared, was this image. The signal was very weak. I consider as the famous monk Tang Sanzang. He had umbrella that was necessary to journey across the Gobi Desert to the West India. On his right hand, it appeared to be his luggage. 708a appeared in dream state. Last night I came back Hong Kong from Thailand already. This morning in dream state, I saw this image. Perhaps you may agree that this was like an extraterrestrial sitting on a pilot seat. Its eyes was white, mouth was yellow. 708b appeared in dream state. This was a very special packaging. It was a gear-shaped, non-breaking plastic Teflon cylinder. At the center, it was full of iron nails. It was a pack of nails. The information signal might have been brought back by my wife from her friend's house. It might be the children was playing with it. The Qi signal brought back by my wife and then received by me. 708c appeared in dream state. This day was a Saturday. In dream state I saw a flying saucer, and inside the bottom had a baby. Would this be an abduction scenario that the flying saucer had carried the baby away? Yet in these few days I did not see any such news on the television about baby loss. 711a appeared in dream state. This time I was in Taiwan. In dream state I saw a Qi particle constructed flying saucer with two pieces of rod sticking out. Yet it might not be a landing gear because the two were not symmetric. It might worth to note, inside the window there was a shadow of a pilot operating the flying saucer. 720a appeared in closed eyes. This appeared in my closed eyes. It was a reflection of my Qigong progress. This image indicated the situation that looking from top of my head, the tummy had a ring of Qi. It was an indication that the Qi had distributed to the meridian hole Dan Tian. 720b appeared in dream state. In dream state I saw a coral reef fish, angelfish. When it appeared, it was at the sea bottom. Very soon the water background disappeared. The angelfish also disappeared. The last trace of it was as this image. 720c appeared in dream state. Follow from the above came an image of the moon. To be continued, see my Intelligent Qigong with Images, bracket 6. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Peace to the world.